Boom! He's back live and direct on YouTube with the mic. Yeah, yeah. Give me some more volume on my mic. This afternoon, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is on my mind. Yeah, as always. And as I come to talk to you and enjoy this divine moment, this privilege moment that I can shine my light, I get the sun showing up. And the sun's been gone for like about a good 2 3 days now. Been having snow here, so yeah, so greatness. So yeah, so today, give thanks for life. We're back live and direct. I had something on my mind. It was the about yeah, the world for sure. What did I mark? Same Earth, different realities. Same Earth. Oh, Nasir is there. Big up, Nasir. Yeah, same Earth, different realities. Because from what I experienced so far in my journey here with my brothers and sisters on Earth, this place where we live, this realm, this shapeless realm. Yeah, I've been having a lot of experience with a lot of people, like many of us. And that tells me that many of us are, we all live in the same place, but we have different realities, different solution also different realities. We can interpret it as a different solution to our problems too, because problems, it's got to be big to be a problem, but we all have stuff to deal with. It's maybe our solutions that are different. Our life are not so different. Our life are not so different. Whether I'm here in Canada or you're in Japan or whatever UK or wherever you can be in the world, our life are not so distant from each other. It's not so different. Sometimes we seems to think that our life are very different, but no, it's linked in many ways. Anyway, for it is the when it comes to universal mind and all this, for sure, wording. It's easy to not see that you're not linked, that you have no link. Like for me, it's easy to link up to the world, to link up to what I'm to my greatness, because this is also there comes a time also when if I have this experience here, it's because I'm at that stage in my life. It's coming to on my journey for a reason. So if I ignore this call also, I will be for sure uh, not paying for it, but it's just that if I don't get in touch with who I am, to me, there's no other alternatives than living my dream and going full throttle in it, and and inspire others on the way to my dream. Because this is what I'm doing here. I'm not just here to inspire people. No, I'm on my way to my dream. For me, this is all. To me, I'm living the dream. And I've said it before. I'm on the process of living my dream. Yeah, but to me, this is living the dream because, hello, I'm live on YouTube. Hello, I'm live on YouTube. I say it often. To me, that this is great. To me, this is just this part that I have achieved of transforming in my journey. Because like I said to Kim before, I said, get ready, we're going to transform again. There's other stuff coming. I'm just scratching the surface of my potential. So get ready for another wave, because the tsunami is not over. I'm not done with what I have to accomplish here. This is just the beginning. And I have a very different reality of life than many other people. Like if you don't fit in, like I've never fit in. I've never fit in anything whether it was school when I was younger, or I've never fit in. So, but it's easier when you don't fit in to see clear also in the illusion and in all the confusion that's around you. So it's easier also to rise because you're not so confused. Like, you know, it's we're in a time where it's an awakening. But if you don't wake up, if you don't realize what's going on, who you are, because this is an awakening on a deeper level. It's not an awakening about 9/11. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about an awakening on a deeper level, an awakening of who we are. So we are remembering who we are as creators incarnate. So this is what's going on, and you can take it on many different level of interpretation, or but we are remembering who we are. We are remembering the power that we have let go, and that we're gaining back. You know, if I gain this power back, it's not only me, it's the whole humanity. So if this is how I relate to everything I do, is on the oneness period. That's all there is in my head. We are one. So I do this for the benefit of us all, and hopefully I get what I'm looking for on my way to inspiring others. But I don't really know how am I gonna get this, but I'll figure it out. But this is what happened also, is once you gain strength and confidence. You have confidence that you're gonna have the ability to figure things out, and this I have no doubt that I will figure things out. Like, I don't know how it's gonna come. It's not about knowing also the outcome. It's about taking action every day. Every day I take action. I come live on YouTube, live and direct, and I share my same energy, my same. I'm always high, not only high because I smoke weed, but I'm always on a high of sharing who I am. Not always. I'm pretty much always I also, but this has nothing to do with interfering whatsoever in my life. It's also for medicinal purposes. But it's anyway. I've said my story in other videos. That I don't want to go back into everything I've said in the previous video. I've made a lot. I think I have something like I don't know, a few videos so far. So I think we have the momentum. We have the momentum. That's the important part. Also, is to get momentum, and whatever you're doing, do it, and don't take it light. Like I've said at the beginning, I said I'm going to put 1,000 video, and at one point, it when I was at 100, 200, 300, I was like, how am I going to get to 1,000? What the heck have I said there? How am I going to get to 1,000? Why did I say that live on YouTube? Ivar made a trailer also about me saying that. I'm going to put 1,000 video online on YouTube, and Ivar picks up the trailer, and that's in the trailer. So I'm like, okay, now I just committed myself. But that's a great way to motivate yourself also, is to commit publicly. Public announcement. Public announcement is a very, very good way to commit to what you have to do. Announce it publicly, and you'll have no choice to follow through and go through what you've said. So in my book, that's how it rolled. That's how we roll, and that's how I roll. And yeah, so it's greatness all the way. We're gonna make it with momentum. That's it. With momentum, it's everything. You gain also a lot of. It's not about knowing everything and being perfect. It's not about being perfect when you start something, whatever your goal is, but it's to take action and become the person, become the fullest of the story. This is my point. My goal here is to become really the fullest of the story of what I created, Motivation Academy. This is my thing, my creation, and our creation, I should say. It's more our thing, but it's something, and it's to really go after this every day and really get it. I always imagine myself, like even here on YouTube, I act like as if I have 2,000, 3,000 viewers live, and I'm in front of a big, like it's no, public speaking in front of one person or 1,000, 60,000 person people is the same. It's public speaking, so I think with with the physical condition that I have, that I'm not so I can move, but I mean I'm limited in my because of my knee. So I think YouTube is a great tool for me to get my voice out in the world and get, because that's what it's all about also, it's to get your voice out in the world. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard. We all have a voice. We all have an immense potential to inspire each other. Like my vibe attract my tribe, your vibe will attract your tribe. It's not a matter of I know not everybody will like me. I don't expect that anyway, but I'm just expecting me to liking myself first. Me loving myself is a big step forward, and realizing everything that I want to get through in my journey. So it's very important for me to constantly get in touch with greater vision, and yeah. So anyway, that's the what I have envisioned. It's a dream. It's a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream for sure. I have a dream. I would not be here if I wouldn't have a dream. Do you think I come here just to sound interesting? Just I'm here because I'm working on my dream. I'm working something. I'm sharing my journey. It's a live and direct journey, but it's very very inspiring because I'm living the dream. So it's not, I don't come here like I'm accomplished and everything, and I have accomplished everything that I want to do. And no, you are part of the journey, and this journey will take place on a long period. Like for sure it's a journey for life, but I mean, before I end up traveling the world like I told you I was gonna do, it could take a bit of time. Could take some timing. Could never happen also, but at least I'll give my best to to end up there to oh yeah, for sure. This is my ultimate goal, my ultimate dream is to travel the world and see all kinds of beautiful faces and beautiful people and exchange with. This is the goal of our existence, is to open our heart. I'm persuaded about that now. After taking this journey on YouTube, this journey, this internal journey, most of it inside this man. So I know that connecting is the way. I have to connect. I have to connect with the world, and I have to let my voice be heard. Let my voice be heard. We can all create a major. We have so much power just to go out and do your thing. Just go out and do your thing, and you will see how many people will be inspired just by you doing your thing. So if everybody do their things, what do you think is gonna happen? We're all gonna get out this madness of cold society that we live in, and we're gonna build the dream of life. The dream of life. What we're supposed to be doing. We're not supposed to be. This place wasn't intended for us to suffer and for people to suffer in it and to live in scarcity and. No, no, we have abundance and everything in abundance, especially with when it comes to our imagination, and that we lack in using a lot. We don't use our imagination because anything I imagine, I can create. Anything I imagine, I can create. If I imagine myself enough on stage around the world, I will create stuff to get there. I will take action constantly. If I program my brain enough to take action, because it's programming your brain to take action. You are your own worst enemy. Forget about battling other people on the way. to your dream. Forget about that right now. If you think you have enemies and you have haters and you all this is inside you. The most of it is inside you. That's who you have to conquer. Because nobody will come and pretty much everybody, first of all, they don't care that you live your dream because they don't live their dream, so they don't really care about what you're doing with your daytime. Look here, I have a few viewers, but promising you that there's maybe my children and my wife watching, but other than that, there's nobody from my family. Forget about that. They don't care. Like people, most people, or my neighbors, or stuff like that. They don't care. They don't care and it's okay. I don't expect it. It's not to you gotta have expectation, but with yourself. Expect the maximum from yourself. Don't expect too much from others also because you're gonna be disappointed. People are too busy in their own life, to even start caring about their own dreams. So they don't care if you live your dream or you're going through. Some people do. Me personally, to see other people succeed and see other people happy makes me happy. Makes me very, very, very happy for sure. But some people, and like you can tell, it makes me happy. Look at everything I do on Facebook with the reggae group and the stuff. So I love to see other people succeed, to see other people successful and succeed in what they're doing and chasing their dreams and having goals and having greater stuff in life than just the default state of society. The matrix programming default state. So it's very, very inspiring when I see someone come out and live their dreams. And for sure, I want to attach to this. And also, it's something that will occur naturally because this is what I'm doing also. Might be here on YouTube, but those videos can go very far. It's on YouTube. So anybody can see it. And it takes sometimes not too much. Takes one person, two, three to share, and the whole thing's gonna go. So, uh, I mean, I don't expect this kind of process to go really in my advantage because I don't expect nothing out of anybody but myself. So if I do enough effort, I put enough action. This is how I see things. I don't expect nothing from nobody to come and give it to me on the silver platter. It's up to me. It's all on me. It's all on you. When you start chasing your stuff, living your truth, it's gonna be strapped to you. The truth is gonna be strapped to you, and you gotta live with it. You gotta live with it. I got no choice now but to follow into what this man have said in the beginning. Because this is where also the battle. When I say the worst enemy is you and nothing else and nobody else, because you commit yourself at the beginning of something of a great journey. And it's a long, long journey. It's a raggy road. There's going to be a lot of things happening, a lot of people coming, and some will come, some will go, some will stay. There's a lot of emotions involved into doing something that I'm doing now on an everyday basis like that. Not that I let my emotions guide me, but I listen to them always for sure, and I interpret my life in that manner. I mean, I let for sure my emotions are part of me, so why dismiss it? Everything is very good for any experience you can have is to, for sure, if you dismiss, it's to constantly each and every day also is trying to get more inspiration, and that's in me. I get a lot of inspiration from reggae music. Reggae music. I love reggae music. That's one of my great, and I think reggae music has a great potential in changing and awakening some conscience. But again, the programming is so deep. Sometimes I say to myself, what is it gonna take? Because look at me, what I'm doing now on YouTube, and I was a very, very big fan of reggae music of Bob, and it took me 20 years to really pierce through the illusion and notice that this ball Earth that we were supposedly told we were living on was a lie. So I've never questioned authority that much. We don't question authority. This is why we are in the state of governmental government that we have. They govern our lives because we have given them the power to think for us. To think for us. We don't question anything. So they do whatever. They tell us something and we accept it. It's that way. So when I realized that this ball hurt thing was a lie, and then I went on to I didn't stop. I didn't stop. But this was for me was a lot of discovering that I was being lied to on pretty much every level since I was young. Was a big empowerment level because I look around me and I still see the same thing happening today. So I look around and I'm like, okay, what's going on? What is this here? Zombie land? Like sometimes I wonder. It's like what is it, zombie land? It's like everybody, especially the neighbors in the back, when they come home, it's like crazy. It's like as soon as they come in the door, they have the TV on the news. Boom, on the news. It's like they this is the reality. This is why I say we all live on the same earth, but different realities. Is their reality is what is been showed to them on TV, where my reality is not TV at all. I don't watch TV at all, so I don't even know what's going on. But anyway, it's to me majority of what's going on TV is lies. It's manipulation, and it's a lot of it is subconscious. It happened on a subconscious level. So good. Yes, I like this academy, and I wish you will continue motivating us. Thank you. I am from Somalia. Oh, that's great, Somalia. Wow. Yeah, for sure. No, I will always be here, man. Like I say, I'm working on a big dream. It's a big journey. It's a raggy road. But I think if we put not also effort and concentration, but the focus is very, very important because the focus will allow you to have proper thoughts, to put the proper thinking into your thing, and to with your thoughts you can create your reality. So this is why also we have different realities. Is some people have very negative thinking, where I have very, very positive thinking on a constant basis. And this is what you see here. This is what I embody all the time, is the positive thinking, because this is what I said I was doing. I was a positive guy. What did I told you the other day? Happy, generous, bold, and motivated. This is what I am. So this is what you're gonna see here. I'm not gonna come here to start being manipulative or crabby, or no. I'm always happy, generous. I'm always ready to share what I have on my mind and how I feel, and you get it. You get to see it every day. I'm here every day, twice a day, and I think I'm giving back pretty good. I'm doing my part in awakening our conscience, because this is an awakening time like never before. Like I said, it's not just about we are realizing we have been lied to on pretty much every level, but it's we are remembering who we are all together. Whether you're in Somalia, whether you're in Canada, UK, Germany, we are remembering who we are. And do you imagine the amount of pure frequency that kind of thing sent with the universal mind, with the consciousness work that's taking place here? It's immense. It's immense, the change that's occurring right now, because we don't need to go in the street necessarily with arms and weapons to create change. It's an elevation of the consciousness. It's to become more conscious of our actions and our thinking and our everything, of who we are, of who we are. That's the process I'm doing here. It's to becoming very, very more conscious of, getting in touch more and more with the greatest version of what I can be. That's it. And I think this will keep occurring since I have the body technology to figure it out. And I trust myself a lot. I trust you. That's what you have to do. Believing in yourself. Okay, yeah, you have to believe in yourself. That's the start. It's like motivation. It's like motivation will get you going, but it's your habit. And believing in yourself is good, but at one point you have to trust yourself. At one point you have to trust yourself that you can make it. At one point it's okay to believe, but you have to trust yourself. And that's what I recommend you. Trust yourself. You can make it. We can all make it. What I tell myself is, no matter how bad it is, no matter how bad it gets, I'm going to make it. That's Les Brown used to say that in his video. I always get that. Remember that from him. There's a few stuff for sure I picked up from we all, each one to each one, and other people have inspired me to go on this journey and to, I don't know how am I gonna get it, where I'm going. I know where I'm going, but the how is very unknown to me. It's day by day because I live very much in the now, so it's very hard to know how I'm gonna get it, and I know which way I'm gonna get it. It's by taking actions, for sure. By taking action, I'm gonna get it, for sure. But how and when, this is not of my resort. I don't think it's in my. I don't think it's in my end, that decision, and this is what I feel a lot. I feel like the experience that I'm seeking more to be is gonna come when a grand organizing design, or when it's due to happen. And this is what I think happened to all of us when we start living our dream, or going into what we want to do in life. We At one point there's a greater force that's gonna attach to you, and that's just gonna bring you to a level that you even yourself haven't even begin to dream even possible. Like, I've never thought at the beginning that I would have the drive that I have now, today, to come live on YouTube twice a day and to share everything, being so much inspired. I didn't think I was going to be that inspired, because not that I didn't trust myself, but I was more believing in myself. Now I trust myself. Now I don't care what people say about me. I don't care about that. Is I trust myself, and I go 100% at it. And I think this is what I want to share with you guys, because this is what is worth sharing. Also, my journey can inspire a lot of people. This is what it's all about. It's about inspiring and sharing our potential, our greatness, what we came here to do. Some came here to do music, some came here to speak, some came here, but to do this here, or to go have or to sing, put a video. On YouTube, there's everything. You will find everything. So you can find a lot of people that are very inspiring. There's a girl that came on my channel before. Um, Queen, Healthy Queen, XD or something like that. Healthy Queen. Anyway, I went to check her channel, and very, very nice person, very inspiring, great message. And this is what we need. We need more people, and especially women. Especially women. I would like so much to see more women like Jennifer Forbes and Mar, and now I've seen her come out. Like I like to see women on YouTube and with inspiring message and strong woman. Strong woman, and you can feel the strong feminine essence and. In them, and this is what I always loved about Mar and about Jennifer and all the other women that are on YouTube. For sure, there's a lot of I think it's a majority of men on YouTube speaking like, but I think there is a lot of women also. And as me, I find it very, very inspiring always to listen to the feminine views of. That's why I always love to hang out with Jennifer and Mar. I should have them soon again. I should ask Jennifer again to Jennifer and Mar and Jimmy, and we should have another Truman show. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I'm always ready for sure. But sometimes, yeah, that's it. So consciousness is what has to rise above the negative things, rise and shine. Yeah. Hold on, I'm coming back live and direct. Okay, he's back. Yeah. So some people learn from the errors Others have made. They are the wise. Others feel that true learning comes only from personal experience. Such people endure needless pain and distress over the course of their lives. That's true because, you know, there's nobody that didn't do what I'm doing now before me. So, for sure, I have to learn from these people before I end up making the same mistake. So it's very important that we give attention to other people on their journey and listen to what they have to share and the tribulation that they had and the positive. And I think it's all positive. I don't think there's such thing as a negative experience, but I think it's all yeah, it's all positive. But you don't need to endure needless pain. If you can avoid the pain, why not? So learn from others. There's nobody before you that hasn't walked the earth. Anything you want to do, somebody else did it before you. That's for sure. Unless it's to create something. But I mean, everybody has a dream. But pretty much everybody, not I do. I'm victim pretty much of a world that doesn't want to dream. But some of us have dreams. So this is what made the world we have is dreams, nothing else. It's what it is. That's what we have to rebuild and the dream of life, and or to build it, start somewhere. Life's trials are nothing more than opportunities to collect wisdom and platforms to remember more of our authentic power, if we choose. But let's not forget, every life will have its share of triumph and beautiful times as well. Every life. Your life has been me. I believe in. I believe. I know. My life has been traced by some higher design than me. Like I'm not the only one. I don't think I'm the only one. Uh, but for sure, if my mother always said, "Aide-toi puis le ciel t'aidera." Help yourself, and the sky will help you. Yeah. That's it. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. So has a lot to do with taking action, for sure, for sure. I think the moment you start taking action, there's that force that's gonna attach to you, and yeah, yeah, there's gonna attach to you, and it's just gonna bring you to higher heights all the time and higher accomplishment. And but you must go into action. We can reduce the suffering in our lives by assuming absolute personal responsibility for ourselves and making wise choices during the hours of our days. In this way, we do shape our destiny and have the power to live much happier lives. And who doesn't? Who is eager to live a better life? You know, who doesn't want to live a better life? Sometimes we are very much distracted also with stuff that prevents us from even getting in touch with the greater aspect of life. Like we're too, not only too distracted, but too busy doing work, but doing work that is not our life work. So we lose sight pretty much of who we are. We lose sight of reality. We lose sight of who we are and the path that we came here to do and to walk on. It's to walk your path. It's to walk your path, not to walk the path of anybody else, but walk your own path and do your own life work. This is what is the best. The best. The only thing you will leave here is your accomplishment. Nothing else. All the rest will be gone. But people will, be phenomenal, or you will be forgotten. So be phenomenal, my friend. Be phenomenal. Give it all you got. Make sure people remember you and me. This is what I want. I want to have a phenomenal experience here. Phenomenal experience, so I can really die with a big smile on my face. I'm gonna die laughing. I'm gonna die laughing with a big joint in my mouth. Big joint in my mouth, and I'm gonna look at everybody around. If I still have the force to smoke, then yeah, I'll have a big bong beside the dying side in the hospital, in the Babylonian hospital. I can picture that. I see everything. It's easy for me. Since I have a clear vision of where I'm going and what I want to do, I can envision every step of the way. It's just I don't know how to get there. I can envision it. I can envision every step of the way, but I don't know how to get there, and that's the tricky part. That's the tricky part. How am I gonna get there? You know? But this is the mysteries of life. This is the mystery of life. If I don't experience this, if I don't do this here, what kind of mystery do I have? What kind of fun am I gonna have if I don't like? I have fun doing this. It's fun for me. I live it. I love it. I wish there would be people alive in front of me. That would be even like I know you're there. I see the amount of viewers. Like you're 4 or 5 now, but it's not to do it. My goal is not to do it with a big audience, but it would be a different feeling to have for sure the real people in front of me. This is what I mean. Like now, I'm in the comfort of my home here, and there's nobody around. But it would be a much different feeling, when the contact, the pure contact vibration with people. There's nothing that beat that for me. But I think we can all agree that internet is a wonderful thing, and we're using it for some of us for the right thing, for righteousness, upfulness, togetherness, oneness, and I don't know. We're gonna eventually wake up from that nightmare. We're gonna eventually wake up from that nightmare on Earth, and we're gonna live happy and free, and I don't know, with no restraint, with no restriction, and maybe one day we'll wake up. Me, I'm awakening. I don't care if the rest of humanity is not, but me, I'm awakening. I know the rest of humanity is. I don't want to be sound like I'm the only one. No man is an island. But I know there's a great awakening happening. But like I said, yeah, yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's great what you said, Nasir. Look how far your voice goes. Too beautiful, Somalia, bro. Yeah, Somalia. No, I was very pleased to see that Somalia. I was like, wow. And this is what we need to recognize that we are one. We are one. And I don't care. It's a rock. It's a grain of sand. It's a someone in Somalia or UK or a glass of water. We are one with everything. It's to respect, love, show. Why is it so hard? Why humanity has gone so far they have lost their way so much. Why humanity has lost their way so much? Sometimes I wonder. Because to me, it's so easy for me to envision the kind of world, the kind of different reality that I live in a different reality for sure than my reality is not the reality of some people. Some people think they're freaking monkeys traveling through space. I'm not a monkey. I don't come from a monkey, that's for sure. That's for sure. I love monkeys, but I'm not. I don't come from monkeys, and I'm not traveling through space on a blue ball. And I'm a very, very stationary on Earth, very grounded, very. No, no. The Babylonian people, they're not gonna come and tell me what to think anymore. And I can think for myself, and everything tells me that the Earth is stationary. The shape, shapeless. The shape shapeless stationary where it is, how deep it is, how far, I have no clue, but I know it's not what they say it is. I know I'm not a monkey flying through space. That's for sure. That's for sure. It will come a time when people will realize that, but so far they still think they're monkey traveling through space. So if they love it, they seem to love it. Sometimes I go check the NASA feeds and stuff, and I'm like, okay, they seem to love it. They seems to love to travel through space. I don't know what's the. I used to look at it in a way that, not in a grandiose way, but in a way that I was never like taken into the whole thing. I was never a fanatic, but I was looking up to it like pretty much like everybody, because they portray it as being grandiose. So it's very attractive, space and everything. So, but anyway, I didn't think that the whole thing was a fraud. When I discovered the whole ball hurt thing was a fraud, I was like, whoa, 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 it goes far. The programming of our minds and the Babylonian people are much more evil than what we can ever begin to imagine. It goes so, it's deep. It's deep, and we are doing the work for them. We are doing all the inculcation and all the loop, repeating the loop. We're repeating the loop for them. This is what also what's the worst is, that's why we are sleeping living dead, because we are perpetuating this overlay, this satanic world of theirs that they try to implement in our minds and in our everyday life, by any ways of manipulation that they can take or use to throw at us. If you think I'm crazy in what I say, yeah. So why is there so many means of controls around us? Why do they want to control us so much? Ask yourself the question. Question things. Just question things. Just question this fact here. Why is there so much control around us? It's a question. Just a question. And then you're gonna realize, hey, whoa, a lot of things gonna make sense. You're gonna see I'm not cuckoo. Ha! Boom! I know where I'm going. And I know the truth. Yeah. And Babylonian people, you're going down. Yeah, yeah. You're going down. Me, another Earth guardian and speaker and inspiration giver, are waking up to wake up humanity to a level that it's never happened before. Never happened before. Throw me to the wolves. I'll come back leading the pack. Yeah, yeah. I'll come out leading the pack. Believe me. Know me for sure. It's a time, an awakening like never before. I'm here to awake the most souls possible, awake myself to a great, great level, and share my journey. Share my journey of truth. It's trapped with me. It's coming with me, and this is what you're gonna hear. This is my story, our story that we are rewriting or starting to write. Because we have the potential to write our own story in life. Why let other people write our story? We have the potential to write our own story. I think it's about time that we take also responsibility for our life. Very important, taking responsibility for our life. At one point, we must wake up and realize what we're here for. We're not here. We're not grain of sand or monkeys or whatever stupid stuff they say we are. Because that's the goal they have. They want to reduce us the maximum possible so we don't think too much and we don't think that we have a dream or that it's possible to get out this illusionary Babylonian box. So it's very, very important to do your homework, to emancipate yourself from the mental slavery. That Bob Marley said that for a reason. It is for a reason, believe me. Know it, experience it. You're gonna see. It's a world filled of look. It's spoon fed to the masses. The confusion, the just open. It's spoon fed, and people are blind. People are blind, and they just sitting like a child in a babysitter chair, baby chair, and being spoon fed illusion and confusion, and they don't say nothing. They just accept it, and that's the way it is. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I had a phone call. An important phone call. I had to take it. Sorry. Be strong, my bro. Yeah, for sure. Be strong. We have no choice. No choice to be strong. In the world like where I live, I have no choice, man. I gotta be strong. This is the way. This is the way. There's no other way for me than stepping into my greatness, expressing the boom. He's back. I like that boom thing. It brings up the energy right away at start, and you never know when I'm gonna come on, and you're like, oh, when is he gonna say his boom? Because I'm like that when I watch it. I'm like, okay, when the boom's gonna come, and then boom, he's back. I have fun doing this. It's very, very important. If you do stuff on YouTube, my advice to you, you gotta have your own signature. You're not your signature. I prefer use autograph. Your own thing. Your own. How did they say that? I know I don't find the words, but yeah, wisdom is there. Vince, big up Vince, big up my bro Vince. Yeah, So very important to guys step up into our greatness and once and for all. You know, it's one by one. It's one by one. We can't start freaking out and think we're gonna wake up the whole humanity. It's very much in confusion. Like I said, it's being spoon fed to the blind, and the blind are leading the blind. But most most of the work is occurring on a consciousness level. If we can keep rising that every day I do the work to rise mine, to rise, to come and share it on YouTube. All this is affecting my life on a great level, and it's affecting for sure the people who are watching it for sure. Yeah, you know, this is the one of the best time to be alive. You know, in the time of my parents, there wasn't that internet, and when I was young, there was no internet. Imagine. So when I was young, there are a lot of stuff that's around today. It wasn't there when I was even a teenager. I think I used to listen to my music on cassette tape, Walkman, yellow Walkman, Sony Walkman, yellow cassette tape. So for sure, we have come a long way. We have come. This is the consciousness also expanding and rising. I don't mean that because technology can have a very good ways to be used. Like it doesn't have to be an enslaving tool. Like your phone, your like my phone here doesn't have to be something that I'm slaved of. Like it can be something I use for my dream, for like there's ways I think to turn our distraction into a passion, into something, and take it to the next level. Same like if you have a child that loves video games, why doesn't he program them? Why doesn't he start making video games and take your passion to the next level? This is me. I love speaking. Always love to teach and to speak and to share my passion for life. Well, I found this YouTube that was accessible, so I took this way, and so far I'm still on it, still yapping after a few videos. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. Yeah, the little Sony Sports Walkman yellow. Yeah, I used to have that. There was no internet. There was nothing like that. So we are in a time like, come on. That's why I'm here also. At I don't like to say my age because I don't really relate to the age I am. Not because I care about my age, but I don't relate to time. So it's very strange to say 43 years old because I don't relate to time. It's like, who's to say, according to what? According to what? What's your repère? What's your repère to say what, your Babylonian calendar? That okay. Maybe in your Babylonian calendar, I did 43 turn. Yeah, maybe. Okay. But to me, I'm timeless. I'm timeless. This is how you become also once you recognize who you are and you start remembering who you are. You remember you are timeless. You are not bound by time, by anything. You become timeless. You become shapeless. Yeah. You empty your mind and you become shapeless, timeless, and all you see now is you don't think in a linear way. You don't think in a linear way. You don't intellectualize everything you see. You love things in a sacred way more than intellectualizing. Not that I don't want to think. I want to think. I want to share everything that to me, this is an intellectualizing process, thinking, but I don't intellectualize what I seek. What I look on the outside, like the sun or stuff like that. Like I just love it in a sacred way, and yeah, I try probably to make sense of it for sure. I try to make sense of pretty much everything, especially people, especially people. Especially people, these I have problem figuring them out sometime, but I think with enough work, enough dedication, we'll figure them out at one point how to wake them up. How to wake up the zombie people in zombie land. But again, are we responsible for the wreck that they have caused in their life? Like, I'm not responsible for other people's wreck in their life. I live my life to the maximum of my own expectation. And this is the way I see it. This is, I think, a great way to bring a lot of empowerment in my own life and in sharing it to other people also. Very, very important. Anyway, this is the way I see it. Forget everything about Babylon and focus on ourselves. Yeah, but this is how we gotta be, because it's never ending. If you start from my own experience on YouTube and in the rabbit hole and stuff, it's one rabbit hole after another. It's never ending. It's never ending. It's you go into one and you come out, you have another one, and it's never. And there's always some kind of a not only propaganda but some kind of hype. There's always some kind of hype going around, on YouTube and in the truth and their so-called truth movement. Me, when I hear them, oh, the truth movement or the flat earth movement. What's that? The movement. Me, I talk about stuff and that's it. I'm not into no movement. Like, I don't know what is that thing, the movement, I don't know. Anyway, I think we are way too much into ego and separation to call anything a movement. Anything, because everything that you can see in society that's called a movement is probably filled with fantasy and illusion. So I think before we can call anything a movement, it has to move. It has to move, and move come by taking action. And I don't see too many people taking too many action other than making videos on YouTube. So where's the action taking place? What? For sure, this because the action. Okay, you can say, well, okay, what kind of action you want me to take? What kind of action? What kind of life are you living? What kind of life are you living? What kind of food are you putting in your plate every day? This can affect a lot of things in your life and around your life and outside of your life. So there's things we can all change. There's things we can do to just change ourselves. We'll change the rest. But we have to do it all together. It's okay to, no man is an island. I can change. I can multiply my transformation, and I will multiply my transformation. But that doesn't mean that I will, wake up. At one point also, for sure, I do this to share my journey and everything. But I'm very, very conscious that I must rise and shine my own self. My own self. And that's why also YouTube becomes a very, very important tool for me to stay true to myself, to stay true to my journey, and it's very important to every time I've done something in my life, anyway, everything I've done, I've always, went to the maximum at it. I always took it to the next level in any job, any thing I might have done in my life. I always took it to the next level. So it's not a random thing to see me here on YouTube yapping my stuff like that. Not a random thing at all. No, I love it. I love it. It's like I said to Kim before. Said, why do I do it? Said, yeah, there's reason. For sure, I'm looking for, like, I'm living my dream. for sure. But there's a greater purpose also. There's a great purpose behind it. Is the purpose that it keeps me. Not that I have a lot of temptations. Like I'm a very focused guy. Like I don't drink alcohol. I don't do those things. I go smoke pot and that's it. But you know, uh, so this thing on YouTube here is allowing me to stay very, very focused. To stay very focused. Also, to not fall into the temptation because what I say here, I got to become the fullest of the story. That's what I say all the time, become the fullest of the story. So if I come here twice a day and yap all kinds of stuff, I have no choice to follow through. Hello? Hello, do you hear me? So it's like no turning back. What do you think? Is it? Say so. We are forever young. For sure, forever young. For sure, I don't feel. That's why when I say 43, it feels so weird to say it because when I was 20 years old, when I was not even when I was 15, I was looking at my father at 40, and I'm like, oh, that's the time where I'm gonna know everything and that I'm gonna start getting old and stuff. Like that's how I was seeing it, and today I'm in that place, and it's like, man, I feel younger than ever before. I don't know if it's the awakening of my conscience that probably makes my old body also feel young. But no, the body doesn't really feel younger because I have still some little aches and pains, but I think we all have them. So it's a normal thing to if you are on the way to expiring, if I can say. On the way to expiring, you're gonna have bubbles and pains, and for sure. So we all experience that. That's common reality. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Letting you go. This is it for today. We'll be back tomorrow for more inspiration, more stuff to share. Always remain positive, true to yourself, live your dreams, stay up, stay not up, stay vibrant, stay in a state of bliss and love and harmony and at all time and rise and shine. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, rise and shine. Big up Wisdom Nase. Ivar, my bro, is probably watching. And Maxamed from Somalia. Somalia, greatness. So, guys, big up and all the ones that are going to watch it in another now. So, he's out and you'll be back later on. Another now. Rise and shine.